Hello, everybody. I gotta adjust my audio again because I accidentally did something. I need a microphone minus 5. There we go. Actually, I'll do minus 10. No, not 1. Not that. Not that. There we go. It will only cap out at that point where you should be good. Yes, if you can't tell, my voice is kind of it's going. It's really going. I'm doing the multi-stream now because YouTube put that out. I'm on Twitch. I'm on OBS again. Meld seems to crash for some reason right now. Still have it on my computer, but it is definitely not a thing I would run right now. What is my visuals at? I forget. They're going to low. There we go. So, basically, last night, I was farming armor, and lots of armor. Today, we're farming out the apexes. Because I really don't feel like doing arc tempereds. I'm gonna have to do arc tempereds. And yes, as you can tell, we got new bits goal, and the bits goal's at 500. The sub goal's 5. It is a more efficient roleplay. I have joined Funk. His Funk's quest. Mine trap. I got elemental absorption going. And yes, I'm still running piercing bowgun. Okay, it flew off. Strange. Okay, that was weird that it flew off, but okay. Yes, on my other monitor that isn't OBS or game is Cookie Clicker. I basically have learned, yeah, no, it's actually pretty fun to have on the other monitor. That's gonna hit it. Cliff gonna give it to you. I need Fulgur. I need Fulgur Talon game. Cliff is gonna hit it. The thing is a giant. If you don't realize, those things have giant hitboxes, like terrifyingly so. Do I have earplugs? I don't know if I have earplugs. I could. Oh yeah, because I have the Ballistics Talisman on. Give me a second, animals, and I will come get you. I'm going to go get the puppies, put them in my room. Coughed up all that liquid. Really, don't keep downing liquid like that. It's bad for you. Okay, I'm back. Shirley kept coughing up water because she would down a bunch of it, and she downed a bunch of snow as well, so it just like, she coughs it up. Yeah, if you can't tell, Sacrete, you can literally just walk away and Sacrete will keep you alive. It's really stupid. It's genuinely stupid. Oh, I have to pin a message on Twitch's end. I doubt I'm gonna get a Fulgur Talon. Oh, nope, I got one. I actually did get one. Okay, I got what I need. Good. That's a surprise. Let's craft this up. Now we have to pick another Apex. Now, there is one I could do. Because I already got the Uthduna set going. Yeah, I'll do Uthuna next. Which means I will be running at the speed of sound. Got places to go now. Gotta follow my rainbow. Why the heck did that just come out? The Legiacus gun. Okay, so for this I need crit boost, bolt. I got dodge extender on it, and it's ballistics and elemental absorption. So at that point, running a crit eye might be good. Or doubling down on critical boost. Actually, no, maximizing its damage for Thunder is going to be a better option. Okay. Should be good now. At that point, then... Do I have another chain gem, or... No, I don't. Having max burst is really helpful, man. Not gonna get it, I guess. Let's make sure I'm capped out on my ammo of choice. Marneus! How you doing? I've been better. I woke up and it was cold, it was snowing, I've been better. Just doing that so they don't show up. Customize a bowgun. Okay. Let's go fight Uthuna. I should probably actually equip some elemental resistance for water. Oh, I already have like a 10 in water. Okay, I'm fine. Yeah, no, it's snowing and my joints hurt, so it's just how it is. Okay, so that puts that to level 10 with an 86 in defense. You have taken me out of gamer posture. Oh no. What will I do without my gamer posture? Man, Driftful City was nice. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Pokemon X and Y has some of the best music. Not X and Y, Black and White and Black and White 2 have some of the best music in the entire franchise. I also have coffee, so I'm happy. I have coffee. Coffee. Rada. So this is the arc-tempered version. Enhances posture. Has been eliminated. The performance-enhancing posture has been removed. What will I do? How will I act? Coffee. Yeah, no, the weather is just a little bad right now. It's a little cold, a little damp. Actually, no, it's actually not damp, it's dry. It's just cold and dry right now. Plus, it's snowing right now, so I get the feeling in my arms and legs right now. That's about it. Had third cup already, probably go for fourth one. I have like, you know, the large like blue Yeti cups, or like those large thermos cups you can get for like cold water or stuff like that. Yeah, I have that. It's filled with just coffee. Mine is filled to the brim with the coffee of liquids. Forgot I should probably turn the audio back up. There we go. Now you can hear the game. I have one before they went full stupid. Same with Stanley. I have a few very old Stanleys from like when they used glass insulation. It does not weigh 50 pounds. But I do have a 4-liter thermos. And yes, I'm not joking. I have a 4-liter thermos. I would fill it up with coffee at one point when I was doing blacksmithing in the winter. Yeah, they were. It was very interesting. 4-liter, not 40. I wish Bowgun wasn't this bland. I just got crushed. There's some sort of a Nephilim to handle that much coffee. You'd be surprised how much caffeine my body can take. I do have a threshold, but I do have a large threshold, a large caffeine threshold. And it's due to the fact that I am both ADHD and have nerve issues, so my body just kind of absorbs the stuff like obscenely quickly, seeing it's a stimulant. I used to also drink straight espresso, and when you drink 4 cups of espresso, oh boy, you got the it. It's like it's like you just took a batch of cocaine. That is a joke. I've not done cocaine. Synchronized Discord servers? What do you mean? If you're talking about the... What do you mean by that? If you're talking about the... like, the subscriber role, then yes, that's that. Too early. Too early. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, that would be auto syndication. Yeah, I have mine set to auto syndicate using Sapphire Bot. It's useful. But yeah, today is just gonna be one of those days where, you know what, we're in for the long haul. I might go 10, I might go 8, I might go 12 hours. I don't know. But yeah, no, the reason we're doing a long... I was thinking over something that Wolflink said, which was I should, because I like playing RPGs, I can drop down to 2 days a week and have like 8 10-hour streams of it and be generally fine. Wow, that's a lot of ooth doing a requirements. That's like nearing 100. I just realized I'm seeing aura right now. I am seeing aura, which means migraine's coming. Joke's on you, I'm alive. Yeah, I kind of wish that they upped the amount of materials you can hold for some items for crafting purposes if they were going to split the unlimited ammo. Because it would make it actually worth it. Because right now I can only carry 10 of the lightning elemental. Oh, okay, I didn't know that we had a death. Ten of the lightning elemental crafting material, and it's like I wish I could carry the 20 that all the others do, but hey, c'est la vie, c'est la vie. Yeah, I'm gonna stop using bowgun and break out my good old trusty weapon. It's time to break it out. It's time to make one as well. I heard you like Thunderstruck. Sharpness, affinity, and element. I will take that, actually. Thunder. Thunder. And hey, if you enjoy what you see, eventually I'll be getting a Ko-Fi thing set up. Critical element on top of that. Time to go poke. We poking today, boys. Poking's back on the menu, boys. do this. Let's just do normal Uthduna for now. Hey, I can also take care of Mizutsune at the same time, so hey. Benefit. And, oh, by the way, YouTube is now set up to have a direct simulcast off of into their shorts category. I'm doing that now because that's really useful, I'm gonna be honest. So you just need to do one broadcast to YouTube and it can do both, which is really cool. I make shorts occasionally, it's just a matter of if I find something funny on livestream or not. I gotta talk to Decaf about him making, like, about him doing video editing, because I want to talk to him more about it. Same method, but I've been trying to find a better program for it, but for now I'm just using the Atom multi-streamer plugin for YouTube, and it's doing a lot better than using Meld right now. Oh no, I've been hit with bubbles. I literally can't tell what the heck is going on anymore. I can't tell what's going on! Game, let me punch it in the face. Okay. And backstab. Backstab. No, not allowed. Yeah, the moment I start breaking out the lance is the moment you start seeing me do things that actually show, hey, I have some skill. Dang it. Thought I could I thought I could perfect parry that. That was weird. Yeah, this is when I start doing pokey type of shenanigans. That was an indodgeable move because it was on top of me. Yeah, that was a move I couldn't block. It was literally on top of me. I'm dead. Mizutsune, your tail slam is super big. It's a giant tail slam when you think about it. Punch. Okay. I guess we just have to monopolize the wound system. Oh, forget. Mizutsune's bubbles have fire when enraged. I just jump into a friggin' bubble? I jumped into the bubble. We got 2 fans remaining. Dang it. It ran. So, I may have found a buyer for both my handguns. One's going to another person who I know will take care of it. And then one is going to a friend of ours. Which means I'll have I think close to $500 for the price. Because I'm looking to sell the revolver for 180 and the 1911 for like 220, 250. If I can. Ah, dang it. Didn't. I have to shield when he starts to roar. Really? Thanks for the knockdown, I guess. That's a Mizutsune killed. Yeah, Carver meal apparently is really helpful right now. And thank you everybody for following on YouTube, subscribing on YouTube, watching, because it's actually been helping. Growth for the Twitch channel and the YouTube channel has been going very well. No, someone is going to be buying the revolver I have. Wrong enemy. Wrong enemy. I was on Exhibit. That's fine. But yeah, no, someone's gonna be buying it. We just gotta meet up at the sheriff's station because where I am now has stupid laws to where everything has to be registered. The Founding Fathers would be rolling in their graves. Now the Founding Fathers are probably rolling in their graves because of people desecrating graves. But yeah, no, I gotta meet them over at the sheriff's station because I gotta fill out paperwork and then they have to do the stupid registration, which registration always leads to confiscation. Trust me, that happens. It happened in Europe. It happened in Africa. It happened in China. It happened in Japan. It happened everywhere. It happened in Australia, it's happened in Mexico, it's happened friggin' everywhere. Yeah, they'll have no graves to roll around in at this rate because of grave desecration. Oh, it is super annoying because before we already had handgun registration. We just didn't have long gun registration, which long gun is anything that's a shotgun or anything that's a rifle. We didn't have that aspect, but for some reason, they want that now because they think universal registration will save lives. When no, it won't save lives. It's never saved lives. Look at California. I mean California. I mean Communist State of America. Sorry, this subject gets me really annoyed because it's people not understanding the idea of you can't legislate away danger. You can't legislate away people being evil. Evil exists. Power Flash. Here's the thing, Marneus. The issue is, evil people will still find a way to kill someone. And I say this wholeheartedly. If someone has to die, if someone's going to die from an evil person, you want it to be with a gun. Because they have the highest likelihood of survival. You want it to be with a gun because of that increased likelihood of survival, because of how the damage with a firearm is occurred. You do not want them using a knife. You do not want them using a bomb that can be made with fertilizer at from a hardware store. You do not want them using that because that's when you start getting the mass murders such as Timothy McVeigh and or the occasion where let's just say one thing that is genuinely forgotten about. In Japan, you had a cult use a sarin gas attack on a train system killing at minimum 20, wounding even more. You genuinely want it to be with a firearm, or a blunt, not even a blunt force object, because a blunt force object is even worse than a firearm. I'm like honest about this subject. If someone who is evil is going to commit a crime, you want it to be with a tool that is objectively the hardest to use. That is a gun, because a gun requires you to, a firearm, a gun, whatever you want to call it, requires you to be accurate. And if you aren't accurate, you aren't killing a dang thing. Bombs, knives, blunt force objects, sarin gas does not require you to be accurate. I get what I just said is probably going to be like one of the things people tend not to like to hear, but that's the quiet part out loud. There is genuinely so much worse someone could be using than a firearm. So much worse. Oh yeah, that's like that. I objectively hold that if someone is being charged with murder, they are to be given a speedy and hasteful trial in which all things are in which all forms of evidence are permissible. But here's the thing. If it comes out as that person did commit the murder, congratulations. Death penalty within 3 days. And I say that for a reason. Like, I really do. I say that because, bluntly, if someone is going to murder somebody, they are not fit, and that murder is not ruled a spur-of-the-moment thing to where it's like, example, the guy who killed the rapist of his son on TV? Yeah, that's a story in itself. Then, bluntly, the person should not be in civil society. Like, to pull a reference from Sodom and Gomorrah, and even New Testament, this type of mentality is applied to the law, and that is, if someone is willing to commit murder, and at that point, they should be punished with the same thing that they did. Because bluntly, and I mean this bluntly, look at Sodom and Gomorrah. Look at how specifically it was treated. There wasn't even 5 good people. And the city went down. It was turned to salt. And now look at New Testament. When you look at how Jesus spoke with how Jesus spoke about the Pharisees and the Romans, there were innocent people, but he was saying Romans in general. He wasn't specifying, well, the good Romans he wasn't separating between the good Romans and the bad Romans. He was saying, yeah, you can be virtuous all you want, but at the end of the day, you haven't come out to condemn them, to condemn the evil, to condemn that which is reprobate. Like, death penalty is biblical in nature. I don't get why people think, oh, if you're a Christian, you have to be against the death penalty. No, death penalty biblically is contained within Scripture, and when it is contained in Scripture, it is specified what crimes. The most well-known are murder, wanted murder. I have to specify that wanted murder, which is wanted homicide, and then you have specifically abusing a child, taking away the innocence of a child. Yes. You walked into a conversation about crime because I'm sick and tired of people making gun laws, thinking that you can legislate away evil, when straight up I can find you books in the Bible, where it says death penalty is warranted for this action. Hey, Varkon. Hey, hello, also, Wolflink. We are in church right now. I'm in ads. Oof, I thought I turned off rerolls. I hold the Sabbath on the old calendar, so technically yesterday would have been me doing my stuff that I normally do with the Sabbath. Welcome back, Wolfling. How's the family going? I just got stepped on. But yeah, no, there's like Twitch Turbo. I don't know. I don't think Marneus is Twitch Turbo. He just has ad blocker on. I was told about that Christmas party, and I'm like, okay. He is designated the do not. Your husband was designated the do not make sure people don't murder people person at the party. He'll keep me banned, Bundle. No, I won't. Go down and die, please. Mimetic ad blocker. It's memes, Jack. It's always been memes. Yeah, it is. Monster Hunter is known for the comically large weapons. Should have taken the hit. Should have taken the wound, people. When your leg just starts trying to be a helicopter. Yes, my leg just started going back and forth like it wanted to go into a complete circle, but physically couldn't. Okay. Yes, bully the dragon. I was in fact the designated bodyguard, but I wasn't needed. Meanwhile, the Christmas party gave me the most obvious slap in the face from God that I'm working there. I'm working where I need to be, and school is stretching me so thin that I need to do away with things that are taking me away from my family and making me someone I'm not. Ah. Justifiable. Also, hello, Lo-Fi. And Decaf. Focus and Blaze. So in a couple weeks when the quarter is over, I'm done with school. I'm going to just work. Obviously, I'll be able to help you with stuff we're talking about even more now because I'll have more free time at night. Ah, true. Yes, I got a chain jewel. I got a chain jewel. I got burst 5. Yeah. Which, what am I doing? If I got a chain jewel. I'm happy. Okay, what I need is one that's a little more fitting for... I forgot I have this! Forgot I have this! Okay, yep, that's a jewel for this. Genuinely forgot this was in my inventory. I know you can do it. I genuinely forgot I had that talisman. Do this one. Yeah, for right now, Decaf, my plan is just to do the patches and stuff, and the small other projects like wallets, long wallets, standard wallets, and weirdly enough, embossed coasters. Because I'd like to make some embossed coasters. It'd be funny. Also, it's really easy to do. Once I get the new handgun I want, I'm gonna need to get some stuff for to actually like put together a holster because I want to make a holster for the handgun I'm gonna get. Do I have Lords? No, I don't. I'd like to set up my own website for it, but I'm not paying the price to have a payment processor on a website. So for now, it's just going to be using Ko-Fi. I'd like a bundle wallet. Okay, I can make a long wallet. Once the stuff shows up, I can make some. Tuesday slash... I know Tuesday I have stuff, stuff arriving that I can use to do, like, practice with. That'll probably be a stream, in general. Tuesday and Wednesday when they arrive. Also, decaf, once you're out of classes, if your weekend is free, that gives you an easier time to come to the archery shoots. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, come to them. My mother and family friends would love to have more people come. And if your kid is like super rambunctious, it really doesn't matter because honestly, everyone there is super excited to get kids into archery. We literally keep children's bows on us just in case. I'm not joking. My uncle has, I think, like 5 or 6 children's bows just waiting. It's usually about like $10. It's usually like 20 bucks for 3 days. For the Saturday and Sunday shoots, it's usually that much. And then it's basic camping cost, which camping cost is like 10 bucks a night. I think it's 10 to 20 bucks a night, basically, per person. Children, I believe, are free, depending on the club. Because I know I know for where I am, for the club my family's a part of, it is. Ad break. I will speak again in a minute. Yeah, it's one of those things to where we love having people bring their kids and get their kids into archery. We love it. It's one of those things that, to us, is just one of the funnest things to do. Because it helps get more people into archery, and it helps get people get more into caring about how things go. For, I want to say armaments, actually. Because you have a lot of people there who were not really like savvy on stuff until they got there, and then they realized, wait, this is what laws are on this? It actually helps get people into realizing just how overreached things have become when it comes to armaments. Taking my coat off, my room is warm. Okay, there we go. Game, are you gonna load? Okay, thank you. I don't even know how to say that name. Yeah, today I think mainly gonna just be Uth Tuna. Yeah, no, there's a lot of fun stuff at the shoots. We really love having more people come. Plus, I can say this. Usually the gun range is open whenever these shoots are going, so we can go shoot guns together as well. Wouldn't mind the 3-year-old learning stuff like that. Yeah, we do so much at these shoots. We have women there usually have their own little thing every time. We teach people are there to teach others on how things work, how things are. It's so good of a time, man. It is. I just don't get to go as often because of being sick, and that's the downside of it. TCAF is driving. Says, guns, you say? Yes, guns, I say. So when I do get to go, it's really fun for me. I'm actually going to be looking at getting a custom bow for myself down the line that is an ambidextrous bow, so that I can use it, but also if someone needs a bow, they can get it. They can use it while I'm not using it type of scenario. Because sometimes my arms are just not up to archery. Yeah, because sometimes my arms are not up to archery, so I'll go just to see people. I will go just to see people. And doing this schedule where it's 2 days a week, just doing 2 really long streams will actually help with that, because I can do the 2 long streams during the weekdays, and then once the weekend hits Friday, we're out. We're out at the archery range. And Fridays, my mother and I would like to start doing things a bit more instead of us just staying home. It's been kind of a weird time for that. Okay, we are still getting materials. We are good. Yeah, odds are, is it every weekend? It is not every weekend. At most 2 out of the 4 weekends of a month, basically. Sometimes we have like 3 shoots a month. Sometimes we have 3 shoots a month. Sometimes it's only 2. Rarely ever is it 3. When it's 3, it's usually because it goes shoot, banquet, shoot. An example of this is the Fredbear Memorial Shoot. Is placed in between 2 different shoots. And if you don't know who Fredbear is one of the men who made archery what it is in the state we reside in. He is also the man who invented the takedown recurve. If you know Ted Nugent, you know Ted Nugent, you automatically understand how important Fredbear was to this state. You also automatically have a chance of, meeting Ted Nugent if you come to these shoots occasionally, because he will show up occasionally. He will show up to shoots. Rarely does he do it, but he does. It's funny. It's how I can say, like, genuinely, Ted Nugent is... He comes off very crass and very blunt. But the thing is, he's genuinely a super nice guy. He also feeds a lot of homeless people. Because he hunts every season and with as many tags as he can. And all the food that he gets that he doesn't eat, that he won't eat, he gives to food shelters. Not shelters, he gives them to food banks. Are you feeling better, Shirley? But yeah, no, Ted Nugent is actually like he's a decent guy. I'm gonna craft what I can craft right now. Speed crafting. Speed shorts. I am speed. Sid, that's a lot of drugs you just took. Are you going to be okay? It's this guy again. Dude, if you're gonna do that, just play offline. It was the Arc-Tempered Mizzy and Uthuna. I'm gonna put my chair up a bit. There we go. Yes, if you hear the labored breathing a bit, it's just the weather making my lungs harder to work. Dead wolves. Oh yeah, Decaf. Did you hear anything about the lawsuit with that's trying to get short-barreled rifles and short-barreled shotguns along with some suppressors deregulated. Because apparently they're making headway. Because apparently when you remove the taxation aspect of the NFA, it's no longer upholdable in a court of law. So in my lifetime, I might be able to own a short-barreled rifle, which I want. I want a 12-inch 308, okay? I want a 12-inch 308, and I want it to have a suppressor on it. I want a rifle that I can reach out and tap, but I also want it to where it's tiny. I just got crushed. Food is good. Drink is good. I just got tail swiped. That tail swipe got me. I'm gonna stand up for a bit. Tess, you gotta move. I'm gonna run over you if you don't. I'm gonna stand up for a bit. Standing desk powers. Levitate! We gotta change the mic's orientation really quickly. Okay, we're good now. We are good. We're good. I want to stand for a bit. And now now Tessa's looking at me like, how dare you do this? You take my napping spot. Cancel quest, okay. Let's try it. let's try the arc tempered with tuna. There's a VA auction try. I have a standing desk. I just need to get a bigger one because I'm going to be using it. I'm going to flip the gun safe that I have that's tall on its side so I can put it underneath the desk because I need the space. I need the space so that I can actually have the leather working area in my room. Because right now, shop space is limited, and it's not really that efficient to have it where in the actual shop space. We have Kratos with a lance. Arabella for... Arabella... I'm not going to try that. And Swiper, no swiping. Whoa, no, Swiper has an AK-47. Somebody gave Swiper a gun. Swiper is free. Okay, they did that part. Joke's on you, chatbot. I already got you blocked. Yes, I'm using this ability of just Lance Charge to be very effective in damage. Thank you for banning. Thank you for doing that, Decaf. I cast Panhammer! Yeah, I understand why there are some people who think using view botting is effective. Legitimately, I like straight up Tectone. If a company he's working with wants to viewbot his stream, he can't stop them. So he just says, "Okay, I'll deal with it." But that's the difference, is he doesn't actively do it. If a company he's working with tries, he can't stop them. That's the scenario I look at it as. Like, is it being literally pushed on you against your will? Yeah. Okay, then you can't really do anything about it. But that's just one of those things, is viewbotting really messes with... It messes with the actual metrics of your channel. It does. It makes you look a lot bigger than you actually are as a content creator, which was a massive issue. Okay. You dingus. I forget, what day does the title update come out? I can't remember. Is it the 10th, or is that Warframe that I'm thinking of? Okay. Okay. Itch my eye itches. My eyeball itches. The eyelid is being scratchy. That is not where I wanted to go, game. Get me out of there. Okay, it's almost dead. Yes, I'm doing this because it's constant damage right now. That was good damage. That was actually really good damage. Now that's a lot of damage. Oh yeah, so I figured out the monitor issue I was having with my computer. Turns out Windows is just randomly turning off my graphics driver. For no reason. Good job.
I will send you to Jesus.
I will send you to Jesus. Look at both you being adorable. Look at it. You're so adorable, you two. Oh, she's wagging her tail. Tess is wagging her tail. Who's a good girl? Who's good girls? You are. You're good girls. You get past. Tess is like, I'm just a baby. I want love. Doggo happy. Doggo very happy. Happy guy. Or just look at that. Happy guy. Yeah, she's very... Shirley will just lie there and say... She's very much a calm dog to where she would just wants you to be around her. Not touching her, not petting her, just be around her. Tessa is the one who's like, I must have everyone touch me. I must have everyone pet me. I must have everyone love me. She's very much a doodle. Borth. Let me move! Need a dog emote. I do. I want to get one for each of... I want to get a dog emote specifically for each of my dogs. Because there is technically a puppy that none of you have met. And that's because she is no longer around, but she was a very good dog. Yeah, that would be Jazzy, or as we called her, Jazzy Fresh. She was a black lab Brittany Spaniel mix, and she lived a happy life. She lived a very happy life. Age just eventually caught up to her. Please note, Jazzy was also the dog we had that would try to run and jump at bugs in the air to the point where when we lived at one of our old houses, we saw her run, jump, do a spin, and land just so she could eat a butterfly. Got it. Go down. Basically. Man, I love Lance. Lance is such a fun weapon. Because, like, it's not even complicated. It's just fun time poking. There's nothing special about it. Nothing unique. It's just poke. Poke and more poke. Also, run at them like you're trying to Gurren Lagann through their body. My drill will be the drill that pierces the heavens. Sir, this is the Wendy's. Gurren Lagann! Sir, if you don't stop, we're gonna call the cops. This is a Wendy's. Gonna cool my room down a bit. Oh, that felt better. Getting up and standing for a hot minute felt good. Shield, handicraft, okay. Dual stretch. Redeem stretch, redeem stretch. Actually. Secret button press. Oh, I don't have stretch, I have posture check and that's it. Thought I did. Ah. Yeah, I did a go stretch. Open window a bit. Okay. Oh, that cold air feels nice right now. That feels nice. Also, is that properly set up? Transform. No, it is not. There we go. Got it where it should be. Yeah, I don't have the fancy chat now because I'm not using Meld. Meld is a little unstable. Okay, actually, Meld is kind of unstable when it comes to bigger games, I have found. I'm gonna get yelled at by Faithful. What did you do? Tell me, what did you do? Look at the bonus blessings in her Discord. Okay. Oh, the Stardew Valley mug. Coffee. +3 energy, 1 health, 1 speed. Hey, that's funny. While I'm at it, just start crafting the Wrath of Lost armor. Because if I'm gonna get it, well, I might as well craft it. Oh, her crochet set as well. I'm gonna just get that one done as well. I'm 100% getting yelled at. Probably. Probably. As soon as she sees it, yes. I needed to cool my room down. This feels so much nicer. Get loved, nerd. Okay. I am not in gamer posture, but okay. And hydrate. I will drink coffee. Coffee drunk. Also, how do people like the new image for the redeems? It was Faithful who recommended Catcoin. Yeah, it was Faithful who recommended Catcoin, which I find amazing, and I love it. Okay, I guess free loot? Okay. Not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. That was weird. And now we move. Get loved, nerd. Gonna click into Cookie Clicker really quickly. And now we move. Yeah, the plan is to get 3 bills paid off, to get the leather working supplies, and I'm going to include into that ordering a good bit of goat leather to work with, so I don't need to restock anytime soon. Also, goat leather will make better wallets, Gonna be honest, it will. It will make a better product because of it being a lot more softer. And I found a supplier that is stateside that sells them by the whole goat hides by order, and I can potentially bulk order. Get dunked on, nerd. Get guarded. That was good damage. Hey, I lost. How you doing? Try to be Lance main now. My two main weapons are Lance and Bowgun. Lance is just the game feels too easy with it. The game just kind of feels too easy when I'm using it. But right now I need it to be easy because I'm farming out like 80 something pieces of items for equipment, so I kind of can't fail a hunt. Charge! Yeah, and if I had Divine Protection on, it'd be even more invincible. Which I don't mind running Divine Protection right now. I actually kind of want to. I kind of want to run Divine Protection right now. I need the armor. The reason I'm hunting Uthduna is right now I need the armor. Decap, thank you for joining the feline pile. As a partner, you can in the Discord you can receive a roll upon joining. In addition, once the store is up, people who are subscribed will get a discount. Okay then, give your wife one too. You now have 2 coupons when the store is up. Partner, it's the Palico's name from Frontier. Get loved on, nerd. Get loved, nerd. I feel loved. But yes, the name for subscribers for the channel came from Frontier. Because Frontier had, because Frontier called them partners, and I find that adorable. Okay, I've got 1, but that's fine. Okay, yeah, yeah, that is funny when you think about it. That I own dogs, but I don't own any cats. I don't own any cats. I don't own a cat because my mother is allergic to cats. If she wasn't, I actually would most likely own a cat. Yeah, the emotes I have are for animated ones are honestly pretty nice. I'm eventually gonna ask Critter if she can make me some, but as of now, the ones I have are perfectly fine. Also, yes, the little jars I have for like where it says sub goal and bits goal, they glow. I love it. And no more ads. Yep. Again, those were also recommended by Faithful. A lot of the streaming stuff I use, I ask Faithful if what her thoughts are on things. If you can't tell, she's kind of that friend I go to for streaming advice. She's that friend I go to for primarily for a lot of the streaming advice that for a lot of the advice for streaming. Got a power clash. Let's go. Good. I hope you enjoy it. I'm personally just taking a short break because every so often I need to when I'm just playing one game. Why today is Monster Hunter and Octopath 1 because I love Octopath 1. I love Octopath as a franchise. I'm super excited to play Zero. I'm super excited to play Octopath Zero, but I'm waiting to see what happens for Christmas sales first. She didn't yell at you, but I think I made her cry. Really? Really? You made Faithful cry. Big sads. Happy tears. Dang, Lance, you're doing a metric ton of damage right now. That was like a metric ton right there. Welcome back, Marneus. You missed Wolf. You missed Wolf, and you missed Decaf subscribing. Also, Decaf may have made Faithful start crying tears of happiness. You really have made people cry tears of happiness in the past few days. Same, Decaf. It is both comical and a surprising thing that I have got along with a good bit of people. And I have found good people to be around. It's one of those things that I tend not to like try to dwell on, but when it does, it's good to know that I'm around good people because if no one knows, I am agoraphobic. I am straight up afraid of the outside world. I am. Like last night we went to Friday we went to the gun range. But we also had dinner beforehand, and where we went, the club is the every Friday the club the clubhouse gets packed because it's also a bar. Let's just say I got absolutely freaked out and was having an anxiety attack. to where about 5 minutes out before dinner finished and everyone wanted to head to the range, I was standing outside in the cold, just there. But the people I'm around with the archers, they understand that I am not the most keen when it comes to going out in public. Same with like Nyx, Faithful. They all understand that as much as I talk to them, if they actually met me in real life, I would be basically mute and constantly looking over my shoulders. They understand that I am super paranoid of the outside world. And it's for, like, the most, I wouldn't say benign, but it's also for, like, the most straightforward reason, which is I can literally get knocked to the ground by an 8-year-old running into me hard enough, and I'm down for, like, 10, 15 minutes. Someone could punch me, and odds are someone could punch me hard enough and I wouldn't be able to get up for a good bit of time. And it doesn't matter where they punch me. It's just, if the person chose to punch me, odds are I'm on the ground and you're not seeing me get up for a good bit of time. So I am that weirdo who walks around with 2 tourniquets, an allergy inhaler, a flashlight, a knife, and eventually a gun. Yeah, I am that level of, like, I have to be ready for every situation. I just drank some of my coffee, Marnez. Here's some water for your anxieties. I'm drinking coffee, not water right now. You just need to explore to find good people. Hey, at least you're not caused the problem. Yeah, I don't. Having Labubu. No, we are not doing Labubu. I don't get that thing. Hey, coffee is 90% water. It's bean flavored water juice. That's what it is. You know what? I'm gonna go for a more offensive build. We're still using a shield, but like... It's time to SAED. Bolt with enhancer. And crit element and handicraft. Oh! No wonder my armor was being stupid. I was wondering why things did not match up the way I needed them to be. I got a Beyblade on my back. It's Beyblade! Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. I'm such a nerd. Okay. Yeah, I've been mainly drinking We All Want the Top. Yes. I've been mainly drinking coffee or cider recently. The cider has been helping me get liquids in me because hot water is a lot easier for me to drink because it doesn't cause my throat pain. And having something like apple cider also helps me just like, you know what? I need to calm down, and apple juice / apple cider is one of the things that help me calm down. I know I'm a weirdo. Yeah, it has to do with the joint inflammation around my throat. Which I have put down below. Do you know apple cider is alcoholic? Okay. Apple cider that is hard cider is alcoholic. Normal apple cider is not, because it has not been allowed to go. It has not been allowed to go through the fermentation process. Game. ASMR helped too. Got you. Eat chainsaw! Yeah, it's based on equipment, which I like. Also, I'm not using this weapon. I don't get why people like Charge Blade, but I can understand that at least they like it. Yeah, a lot of it has to do with the fact that they scale things. They scale things to your equipment. Equipment scaling has been a thing for a long time. It's just most people don't use it because they think levels are easier. I just realized I still have to order thread. I need to order 1.4 thread. More money I need to spend that I don't have the ability to recuperate all that quickly. But I'm getting there. Thing I need to do is spend money. But when do I get the money? That's the exact question. Brother, this guy stinks! Job or stealing, no in between. I mean, I'm trying to find a job, it's just difficult. It's why I'm trying to make the leatherworking somewhat effective and profitable. Because during the summer, during the winter, I can basically build up stock and just let it sit in a box. And then come spring, I can basically have a box of like 20 wallets, 20 different, 20 of one thing, 20 of one thing, 20 of one thing, and basically just slowly sell the stuff out. And having that backstocked inventory for, last one, banging. Yeah, we don't talk about that one because that one's reprobate. Unless we're talking about certain people on Twitch, and then I will absolutely say that they are a reprobate for doing it. Oh, hey, soldiers playing Farm Simulator. It's a type of work that genuinely is bad. I understand people say, oh, that's the oldest profession in existence. Here's the thing. It's because it's stupidly easy, and once you learn how to not care about your self-value, you will very quickly just go right into it without thinking there isn't any other thing for your future. That's the issue with it. Is morally it's irreprehensible, and along with you are just giving yourself up. Leatherwork is one of those things that, yes, it takes an investment to get into, but once you have that investment done, it's smooth sailing. Yeah, the start of leatherworking is always the most annoying because it's just so much money. What can I craft? I'm slowly getting there. It's just taking forever. You know what? I'll use it. Need some money. Need some money. Wolf Link, apparently you like the tapping emote. Hey. Ow. I hate sneezing, man. I hate sneezing so much. Man, I hate sneezing. In the PS3 era, we got 2 GTA games, and now we we got 2 GTA games, and now we can't even get one. It's really funny when you think about it. I don't need the Lala Barena right now. That gives me enough. At least in the PS4 era, we got 2 Red Deads. True. True. Okay. I am more a fan of Worm Piercer, but that's just me. I'm a weirdo that likes Worm Piercer because I've always been a fan of Worm Snipe. I was a fan of Worm Snipe with World. Get cookie clicker. I must click the cookies. Okay, there we go. Change my posture a bit because I was starting to hurt. Okay. Oh wow, I'm so tired. Wolf Link just redeemed posture check. Lol. That was my fault. I would not be surprised if they delayed GTA 6. I wouldn't. I love this animation. Yeah, the Mizutsune gun looks nice. That is not what I wanted. GTA 6 is closer than Elder Scrolls 6. You are right. You are right about that one. That is funny. Should I add... Okay. Should I play through Morrowind... Should I play through Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim on stream? I'm not the biggest fans of them. But do you think I should... Do you think if I give them a college try, even if I don't like them, should I try it on stream? Because it's in the backlog of games. I just don't like Elder Scrolls. I'm a Fallout fan. Elder Scrolls to me is like, eh. About to get rid of my copy? Oh my. Yeah, I am a weirdo that I am a fan more of the Fallout games than I am the Skyrim games, and it has to do with the fact that I enjoy the aesthetic of Fallout a lot more. But not like Fallout 4, because Fallout 4 gets nothing correct. Fallout 3 gets the aesthetic correct. Fallout New Vegas gets the aesthetic and the gameplay correct, while the first two Fallout games are just really fun to me. And play Fallout. Yeah, I will play the Fallout 1 and 2 on stream. I know I will. It's just a matter of time. It's really just a matter of time. Fallout had really good lore before Bethesda. Then Bethesda happened, and well, it went down the can. Fallout lore is really good if you do not take into consideration the changes that Bethesda made. Because, say it with me, Bethesda
sucks as a company. Yeah, Bethesda big sucks. They are that bad in my mind. Yeah, all the lore of Elder Scrolls before Bethesda took over was honestly meh. And like the lore after Bethesda took over is like it's not even that good anymore. Like they were able to through lore alone make Daggerfall fun. The main quest of Daggerfall, no one knows, is you delivering mail. They made delivering mail fun. Like, it's not even a joke. Somehow, some way, Daggerfall made delivering mail interesting. Funny how Elder Scrolls and Skyrims were already established franchises. Remember when they tried to do a new IP? Yeah, I don't remember when Bethesda's tried to do a new IP and actually, you know, succeeded at all. Because they did Starfield. Starfield flopped. Then they did Prey, but the thing about Prey was the fact that it just wasn't that good. They did Prey for it, and Prey was not that good of a game. Like, it's not even weird that you think about it this way. It goes to show that they really can't do anything unless it's more arcane game than Bethesda. Yeah, that's the issue. It's not really Bethesda, it's Arcane being Arcane. Like this is the interesting thing about a lot of what Bethesda does, is they try to market things off of name brand, and name brand means nothing. Evil Larry. Yes, my Palico's name is Evil Larry. Someone obviously knows what it's Bible time with Biggs Jesus is. I recommend you do. It's funny. There's rocks there, Bundle. I can't run through them. I'm almost dead. Vacation in Japan. Smile. Work in Japan. Death. Just blocking. Okay. Oculus, the VR company. By the way, if I get VR, I'm gonna say this now. It's going to be after the new index comes out. But I don't know if I will because if I do get VR, you're gonna see me playing dancing games basically. I love Synth Rider and I love Beat Saber. Thing is, I don't like what Beat Saber's turned into. Half-Life Alex. That too. I would be playing that too. My roommate. I would not be doing that. I swear, that's the most slop stuff people put on VR just because they know it'll sell. It do a flop. It does do a flop. What do you mean by you ready, dead set on getting VR? If you're talking about I'm set on that, I will eventually get it. Yes. English, please. My English. My English. Oh no, not good. I'm actually almost there with everything I need, which is nice. Leg, I need you to not... Okay, if you're gonna do that, just go back and forth. Don't violently spasm, please. Okay. Got that wound opened and taken care of. And hit it with this. It's running away, that's fine. Two heavy slicing pods. I'm actually getting quite good on the drops, which is nice. If I had a max option for ballistics, I'd be using that right now. I'd be trying to get the Conga Lala gun while I'm at it. Okay, we got a decent fight. So many Uth plates. I have so many Uth Duna plates right now. Gotta go get groceries. I'll see you later, Bundle. Be safe. Have fun. I'm going to be continuously hunting this until I have the armor. And looking at the rate we're going, I might be able to start Octopath early. But I don't know. I might have just cursed myself, actually. I think I just cursed myself. I need Wyvern Gem and the certificate for it. Santa Claus. I love that name. Reverse robbery. Wouldn't that just be giving things to people? Need to go here. So I want to upgrade my gun really quickly. Leave it. I forgot how long 4 hours is, by the way. I have forgot how long that is. And we move. We might not be getting to Octopath today, by the way. I'm just saying that now. We actually might not. If we don't get to Octopath today, I don't know what I'll be doing later. No, it's called This Is Gonna Take Forever to Do. And I planned on ending by like 5:30-ish, so I could eat dinner and not be like super late, because I would like to get some sleep tonight. I've not been sleeping much. And I'm not stopping until I get till I finish out Duna's armor. Which is why I'm swapping over to heavy bowgun right now. It's more so a time thing. You have to head out. Be safe, Marneus. Sega kind of resurged. Yeah, they did, which is actually really interesting when you think about it. Still here, just gotta start doing homework. I don't want to, lol. Yeah, that's how that goes. Now it's time to Now it's time to go to Ice Shard Cliffs, because Ice Shard Cliffs, I need access to Glacium. We move. Things will get better. Things will get better down the line. Decaf. It's just taking. It just will take a time. Sega will forget a lot of things. I'm gonna be honest. Lost. That's kind of their MO. Okay, 2 Glacium obtained. They style. I don't know what you mean by they style, but okay. Eight discussion questions to do. Oh my. That is a lot. That is a lot. Come, my horse, we must go. Gallop away. Yes, I do have a Discord. It primarily is used to notify people and chat to people who watch. So many mining spots. So many mining spots. Okay. Right there. Type the status. Game Awards is basically doing the one thing that it shouldn't do, which is hyping games that have not yet to show any actual value in what they are. That's the issue with Game Awards right now, is they're doing things they shouldn't. They look confident in this. Yeah, they do. They act overly confident is what they do. I wish there was an event quest you can farm that just drops every type, that has every type of ore in it as a drop award. Kind of how Zenogre, the Zenogre quest in World was used to get stuff for the for the Steamworks. Grand uptime. Dent. Let's level up that gun.
見ててよ。達者でな。
I should have a quest that, I should still have the quest that gives the Wyvern Gem. Let's do this really quickly. Let's check it off as a wish list. Have you played any GTA games? I have not. I'm not a big fan of GTA. Need a Wyvern Gem. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of GTA as a game. Like, I get why people like it, just not for me. Hirabami quest. Let's do this. Okay, that's 3 Hirabami. You know what? I'll take it. That actually seems like a that 3 for the price of 1, Grandma. But the influence of GTA manages to reach here. Yeah, it does. It's because of how many the reason the influence of GTA in a lot of games is because of how much it's sold. And due to that, the sales numbers are really good. But the thing is, it's a GTA game. It's not it's not my cup of tea, nor is it going, nor am I all that interested in open world games. This game in particular falls into the category of I legitimately just I have a relation. My relationship with this game is akin to people with War Thunder. Um. Oh no, it's Rem. She's gonna die. Forgot I am in my non-fighting armor. Forgot I'm still in my Gormagala set. Not my I'm in my geologist set. Hirabami skill. The Hirabami stuff I'm literally only going to keep because I can turn it into equipment, things for the Artian stuff I'm going to farm eventually. Because, hey, if Gormagala is going to make the Artian stuff basically the key point of this game, might as well make an Artian heavy bowgun that I like. Heading back to base camp. I'm switching armors. Then after stream today, I gotta go. I have to take stuff out of my saves so I can then, you know, move the gun saves. I said saves. Don't ask. There we go. I'm set now. New soft wilds, clash, open arena, wound, pack monsters, weapon switch, portable camp. Yeah. Wilds changed way too much. Like, it did. There's the damage I wanted. I don't wish that they put a survival mode in the game. I don't like how much this game has changed the formula of Monster Hunter. Personally, I want them to go back. I basically want them to return to Freedom United in terms of combat and how the game is designed. Keep all the fancy graphics. Keep all the fancy graphics. Just return to form. Please. This game feels like a fighting game instead of a hunting game. If I wanted to play a fighting game, I'd go play Neo. No, get rid of all the movement upgrades. Reduce the hunter back to being a hunter, not a super soldier, for Pete's sakes. Because that's what they basically are now. They're basically Captain America. They are pretty much Captain friggin' America. I want to play a hunter. I want to play a Hawkeye. I don't want to play Captain America, basically. Pretty much what is pretty much Captain America. I want to play the person who has no fancy superpowers, can't lift a car, can't directly punch a monster in the face and push it back 50 feet. That's not what I want to play. The only reason I'm mainly playing this is I have basically the same relationship with how people have War Thunder. You just play it because it's there. Nah, get rid of the movement. We are hunters, not super soldiers. Literally, it's explained that to be a hunter, you basically have to be trained from like from adolescence to be a good hunter. Not, oh, you can just like become a hunter randomly. Okay, that hero bomb is having a turf war. we're not rich. It's just called we live in a country that a lot of the Western world lives in a situation where things that are not needed for survival cost cheaper than things that are sometimes needed for survival. And that's because people tend to be stupid. They don't, like, I'll use this as an example. I've said in the Discord how you address ETB and food stamps in America. Answer is, you have to give people a want to work. And if people don't want to work, what's going to happen is you're going to end up with luxuries being cheaper than necessities. I am on SNAP, I am on SSI, I am on medical disability. Here's the thing, I don't like it. I want to be able to work for my son. Not my son. I want to be able to work for my things. And if you have a society of people who work for their work, who want to work, you end up with necessities being cheaper than luxuries. In a society where people in a society where people don't want to work, you end up with luxuries being cheaper than necessities. Hello, Ford. Also, poor Hirabami. It's why I'm making the shop, the Ko-Fi shop, where I'll have leather wallets to order. I'll have long wallets, I'll have a standard short wallet, and I will most likely have a clutch for people who want a clutch. The issue with piracy is very different. Lost. The issue with piracy is it's not money. The issue with piracy is the fact, A, it's a service issue, and B, it's an issue in which if your product is not owned, at what point does theft occur? Answer, it doesn't. Piracy entails theft of property. It entails theft of money. It entails the actual theft of a good or a service. You are not stealing a video game when you don't own it. Because for something to be owned, you must be able to have access to it at any moment you wish. So what happens when you don't own something? You can't steal it. You cannot pirate it. What you are doing is copyright infringement, because you are taking the copyright. You are infringing upon the copyright itself with piracy. This is why piracy cases usually end up with being not so much about the theft of the actual good, it's the theft of the monetary revenue that can be gained from the copyrighted material. No modern copyright case no modern piracy case has actually been put into under theft. It's been theft of property. It's been theft of intellectual property, which fundamentally is a different structure. In a society of those who will work for what they want, they have balanced economics for supply and demand. In a society of those who abuse the system so they don't have to work, you have a demand that exceeds the supply. And in a society that is mixed like ours, you end up with goods good supply and demand balance, but a supply deficit in those who need it, because those who demand the supply and don't have to wait will always beat the ones who have to wait. Yep. Exactly. That is a lot of Hirobami parts.
お疲れ様でした。任務完了ですね。
Racist owls? How are owls racist? How are owls racist? Explain yourself.
見ててよ。
That happens in a book. Okay. The 31% increase. Can we not have a romance thing? I don't get the whole thing about people wanting romance options in video games. They're awful. Just stop. You're not getting a dang romance thing in Monster Hunter. It isn't needed at all. The game is about hunting. Stop wanting to add things that are not about hunting. Seriously, why? Justify the reason, please. Justify it. Justify its existence in the first place. I don't even care if it's small options. Justify their existence. Because, like, I don't want to sound mean, but legitimately, this game is about hunting. Hunting big monsters as a weak human. You don't need to be a super soldier for that to be interesting. You don't need dating options for that to be interesting. This is like saying Persona needs... This is like saying that Shin Megami Tensei should have the calendar system of Persona. It shouldn't. It already has the Kagutsuchi system. It doesn't matter if it's optional. It's pointless to have because it doesn't actually make it. It's not to the core system of the game. That's the issue, is people keep wanting to add non-essential core systems to a game that you really can only add things to its core essential system. That's the issue. Seriously, if you want romance options, go play a dating sim. Exactly what Ford says. Arkfeld, you had to follow. Okay. If you want romance options, play a dating sim. If you want combat, have a game based around combat options. This is why I firmly stand by adding romance options to Warframe was objectively stupid. Because here's the thing. Your character in Warframe is canonically a minor. It was just as stupid then, and it's as stupid now. Because I can point to a lot of what's going on. Because yeah, no, there's a lot of games that that the moment you add dating sim aspects to it, it ruins the entire feel of the game. It's like saying, hey, let's add dating sim options to Dark Souls. That's been tried in Code Vein, and it was awful. The romance options in Code Vein sucked terribly. And it's because, oh, all the focus has to go on the gameplay, not the dating options. Yeah, why is there romance in a shooting game that's based around shooting people in the face? Yes, Code Vein had relationship options. They were awful. If you want to play a game that... Okay. Gonna be honest. I'm gonna say this bluntly. Lost Link. If your entire motive for playing a game is to get your rocks off, just go play a dating sim. If that's your entire motive, and this is not meant to be mean or rude, if your entire motive is because you want to be able to have a relationship with a digital character, go talk to real life people. Go touch grass. Please. Okay. We got more hide. That's good. And we got more of the Scylla, which I need. Action games don't need romance options. That's the thing. It's an action game. You don't need romance options. But yes, the future of Wilds is probably not... The DLC is something I'm not looking forward to right now. I will make a judgment call on the expansion content once GOG Mazios comes out. GOG Mazios will be the thing that has me determining what type of future the game has. Let's see how GOG makes you feel as well as the performance improvements. I've seen the performance of... If the files for the benchmark are anything to go off of, they helped improve it quite a bit, but I think that if you ultimately want to improve this game, remove Denuvo. Seriously, remove Denuvo. The conflict between two anti-cheats is what causes a heap memory error. According from everything that operators been able to find, having those two things combined is a massive conflict. My main issue is Gogmazios is making it to where it's just like, okay, arcane weapons are going to go back to being exactly what they were. The best things in the game. And making it to where crafted weapons feel like nothing is not going to be fun for me. Hey, I reached hunter rank 200. Oh yeah, prepare to grind for basically nothing. Okay. Okay. I think Gog is going to be a siege, most likely. I'm actually going to cut here because... I'm going to cut here because I'm starting to shake from not eating. And I've been playing this game a little too long. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right out. We're going to raid out. Settle Tessa. We're going to go raid over to... Hello, Heaven's Door. Thank you for sticking around. We're going to go raid Layla. She is playing the Grinch. An actual Grinch game. Thank you for coming. God bless. Be safe. I am BundleOfCats. You're seven chaotic cats in a trench coat trying to sing Bohemian Rhapsody at the same time without murdering each other. I am gonna go eat some food and probably make a hot cider to calm my throat. Later.